Hi friends, this is Priyanka from Genius Box. Let's make a trebuchet shooter. To play some learning, let's build the base. Insert part 3 in the horizontal lower slot on the end of part number 1A. Secure it with a small band. Make sure number 3 is facing upward. Insert part 2 in the vertical slot on the other end of part 1A. Secure it with a small band. Make sure the number 2 is facing upward. Now take part 1B and insert on the other arms of part 2 and 3. Secure the parts 2 and 3 with small bands. Insert and screw one hook in the holes of part 2 from the side where part 2 is marked. Insert and screw one hook in the holes of part 3 from the side where part 3 is marked. Now take lock pin part number 4 and slide in the upper horizontal slot of part 1A from inside. Now insert part 5A in the slot of part 3. Now take part 5B and insert in the other slot of part 3. Secure both the parts by a small band. Insert one end of part 6A in the part 7A. Secure it with a tiny band. Take another supporter, part 6B, and insert it in the other end of part 7A. Secure it with a tiny band. Now place part 7A on the incomplete base. The slots of part 7A will be inserted through the slots of 1A and 1B. Secure them with a tiny band. Similarly, construct another set of part 7B and two connectors, 6C and 6D. Insert them in the base. Now you're ready with the base. Let's build the platform. Insert and screw one hook in the holes of part 8 from below. Insert arms of part 8 in the slots of part 9A. Make sure that the marked lines are on the upper side. Secure them with tiny bands. Now take part 9B and insert in the other arms of part 8. Secure them with tiny bands. Now you're ready with the platform. Now place it over the base by sliding in the slots of 7A and 7B. Make sure that the pointed end of the platform is towards the lock pin part 4. Insert the longer thread in the hole of part 35 and secure it with a knot facing outside. Insert part 35 in the horizontal slot of part 3 and secure it with a tiny band from below. Pass the thread through the hook inserted in part 3 and then proceed further by inserting the thread through the hook inserted below the part 8. And finally, pass the thread through the hook inserted in part 2. Now, you're ready with the base and the platform. Let's build the side frame. Insert part 10A in the middle slot of part 11A. Secure it with a tiny band from below. Now insert part 12A in the side lower left slot. The face of the part should be facing the middle support. Secure it with a tiny band from below. Now insert part 12B in the side lower right slot. Secure it with a tiny band from below. Insert 33A in the vertical slot of 10A, 12A and 12B from inside. Place part 34A on it and secure it with a tiny band. Now you're ready with the side frame. Now let's attach it with the base. Insert slots of 11A on the groove of parts 9A and 1A. Secure the frame to the base with a small band. Similarly, construct the other side of the frame and attach it to the base. Let's build the counterweight and the throwing arm. Insert part 13A in the arm of part 14A. Now take the throwing arm, part 15, and slide the lower hole through the arm of part 14A. Insert part 14B through part 14A and interlocking part 13A and 15. Take part 16A and insert in the side of 14A and 14B. Insert a plus washer on the other side and secure it with a tiny band. Take part 16B and insert in the side of 14A and 14B. Insert a plus washer on the other side and secure it with a tiny band. Now take part 17A, insert in the side slots of 16A and 16B. Secure it with two tiny bands. Take part 17B and insert in the slots on the other side of part 16A and 16B. Secure it with a small band. Insert part 18A on the side upper slots of part 16A and 16B. Secure it with a small band. Insert part 18B on the side upper slots on the other side of part 16A and 16B. Secure it with a small band. Insert the base of the counterweight part 19 from below in the sliding parts of 17A, 17B, 16A and 16B. Secure it with two small bands. Insert part 13B in the arm of part 20A. Insert part 20A in the middle circle of the throwing arm. Now insert part 20B through the arm of part 20A, interlocking part 13B and 15. Now insert the ends of part 20A and 20B in the upper slot of part 10A. In the side frame, make sure that the tip of the throwing arm is facing upwards when the arm is bent towards part 3 in the base. Insert a plus washer on the other side and secure it with a tiny band. The other ends of part 20A and 20B will be inserted in the upper slot of part 10B in the other side of the frame. Insert a plus washer on the other side and secure it with a tiny band. Insert the medium thread in the second hole of part 15 and secure it with a knot. Take part 36 and pass it through the thread and insert the other end of the thread in the hole in the middle part of 15 and then secure it with a knot. Insert the smaller thread in the hole of part 37 and secure it with a knot. Insert the other end of the thread in the part 15 and secure it with 2-3 knots. Let's build the ladder belts. Insert a pin on the upper slot of part 21A. Insert another pin on the lower slot. Now place the part along with the pins inserted on the floor. Now place part 22A on the legs of the pin. Secure the pins by tiny bands. Insert the pins in all the remaining slots of part 21A and 22A. Secure them with the tiny bands on the other side. Insert the lower groove in the slot of part 23A and secure it with a tiny band. Now you're ready with the ladder belts. Attach the ladder belt by inserting the upper end in the slot of 10A and secure it with a tiny band. Insert part 23A in the slots of 7A and 7B. Secure it with a tiny band. Similarly, construct the other ladder belt and attach it to the model. Let's build the winding axle. Insert part 24A in the slot of part 2. Secure it with a tiny band from below. Insert part 25A in the arm of part 26A. Now insert part 27A, B and C. Then insert 25B in the arm. Further insert part 26B in the long slot of 26A, interlocking the various parts. Slide this set in the circular hole of part 24A. Now insert part 28A to the side of 26A and 26B. Place part 29A on 28A and secure it with a small band. Insert part 24B in the slot of part 2. Secure it with a tiny band from below. Insert part 28B to the other side of 26A and 26B. Insert in the other arms of 26A and 26B in the circular hole of 24B. Place part 29B on the outer side and secure it with a small band. Take the end of the thread passed through the hook and insert it in the hole of part 26A and 26B. Then secure it with a knot. After passing the thread through 26A, the knot should be tied at the end of the thread. Let's build the wheels. Place a connector on one of the teeth of the wheel. Place another connector next to it. Secure both the connectors with a small band. Now insert the wheel by sliding two of its teeth in the other slots of the connector. Secure it by a small band. Make sure the pluses of the wheels are aligned. Now place two more connectors on both the wheels and secure them with two small bands. Keep on inserting the connectors throughout the wheels and securing them with small bands. The finished wheel will look like this. Now insert the wheel to the side of the axle. Make sure the side of the wheel with bigger plus goes in first. Insert the wheel. Place part 32A to it and secure it with a band. Now construct another wheel in a similar manner and insert it on the other side of the axle. Let's fill the bucket. Remove the rubber band put across 18B. Remove part 18B and fill it with marbles. Place back part 18B and secure it with a rubber band. Making the bucket and loading the sack. Insert the end of the thread of the sack in the hole of part 30A. Secure it with a knot from the other side. Pull the thread by pulling out the portions between the hook and part 35 placed in part 3. Cling the thread to hook suspended by the thread in part 15. Rotate the wheels in direction as shown until the pointer of the throwing arm comes down. Place part 37 between part 5A and 5B. Slide the lock pin and lock it. Remove the thread from the hook. Now place the sack on the platform as shown, and the end of the sack should be hung upon the pointer of part 15. Unlock the pin to release the sack. Make sure that your face is away while the projectile is being released. And now it's time to play. Now that your trebuchet shooter is ready, let's set up an exciting activity. Hit the towers. Assemble the tower parts that have been provided in the box. Once the towers are ready, place them on a plane surface at a distance from each other. Place the trebuchet against the towers. In the weight basket, place marbles to achieve the desired weight to generate force. In the sack attached to part 15, place one marble. Once the setup is ready, use the projectile motion force of the trebuchet to hit the towers. Add or reduce the marbles in the weight basket to adjust the force and the distance. Play, compete, engage with your friends and siblings. So children, aim, stretch, hit, win and discover the fascinating world of mechanics and projectile physics with Trebuchet Shooter.